Hello students, welcome to Social Science class 10th. In last video we have discussed in detail about the cases of Belgium and Sri Lanka and accommodation in Belgium and civil war in the region of Sri Lanka. So by reading this chapter up to accommodation in Belgium, we have read about ethnic groups and tension among these groups in different countries like in Sri Lanka and Belgium. So both the countries dealt with the question of power sharing differently. As we have seen in Belgium, the leader have realized that the unity of country possible only by respecting the feeling of different groups. But in Sri Lanka, it shows the contrasting example. Majority community want to force the dominance over the other or refugees. It can undermine the unity of country. So both the countries dealt with the question of power sharing differently. So question can be asked, Belgium and Sri Lanka both dealt with the question of power sharing differently. Explain. This question can be asked, so you can answer this question by giving this point, and second is this. So students, let us see this picture. So because pictures can be asked in the exam for 1 mark. So this is the picture of a car having 2 steering wheels, all the control in both sides, steering wheel as well as accelerator, mirror, both steering wheels. So you can conclude that what will happen if driver of this side having different opinion than the driver of this side. Suppose he want to turn this side and he want to turn this side, so this car cannot be run. Car means the German government. It means this cartoon show the coalition. Coalition means when 2 or more parties join together to form government. Coalition government of German, in which more than one leader were there in the government. So if both leaders, or you can say driver of car, having same opinion, then the car will run smoothly. In the same way, if both the leaders will have same opinion, then the government will run smoothly. If any one of them having different opinion, then car will not run smoothly. This is the objective of showing this picture here. So opinion of both leaders or drivers would be same if the power is distributed equally. So power sharing arrangement is required for smooth running of government and development of a country. That is why this picture is shown. So why power sharing is desirable? This cartoon also explains this question. So let us see why power sharing is desirable. Let us see. There are some reasons which shows that power sharing is desirable. Some are prudential and some are moral reasons. Prudential and moral, we will discuss it later. Let us see why power sharing is desirable. First, Power sharing is good because it helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. As we have seen in Belgium. Belgian government share the power among different groups, so possibility of conflict is reduced. As Dutch were in majority, French were in minority, so if they did not have such kind of power sharing arrangement, it would happen the same condition as it was in Sri Lanka. So majority and minority would not come in conflict if the power sharing arrangement is better. Second is, power sharing is good because power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. If we have ideal democracy, we should have power sharing arrangement in better form. So power sharing is very spirit of democracy. As you know, king did not share power along with their members or cabinets or officials. In the same way, dictators did not share these powers, but in democracy power is shared among the people. So that is why power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. In this system of government, people have a right to be consulted how they are to be governed. And this kind of government, this is the benefit of having democracy or power sharing arrangement. So this is the answer of this question. So let us see what are prudential reasons and what are moral reasons. So firstly, what are prudential reasons? Prudential reasons are based on prudence or careful calculation gain and losses. Prudential reasons are usually contrasted with decision based purely on moral consideration, or you can say prudential reasons are based on careful calculation gains and losses of the decisions. Suppose government introduced CAA, government introduced many bills which were discussed in the parliament. All the good and negative points were discussed, then decisions were taken to make that bill into a law. This process is known as decision making through deliberations. Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and President, all these steps were followed to form a law. So there is no possibility to having conflict in these decisions. So these are prudential reasons. On the other hand, moral reasons. Moral reasons are those reasons on which moral values are respected. For example, we should respect our national flag, national anthem. We should stand for national unity. These are moral reasons. Next topic is forms of power sharing. In how many forms power can be shared? So let us see one by one what kind of power sharing arrangements in modern democracies. Let us look at this topic, forms of power sharing. There are 4 types of power sharing at all. In ancient times, people believed that power should be rested with a few people. For a long time it was believed that all power of government must reside in one person or a group of persons located at one place. This was a system of dictatorship, monarchy. Now, these are democracies. The decision making power is laid along with the elected bodies. During the time of this type of government, the decision making was quite quick. It would not be possible to take quick decisions and to enforce them if we have democratic type of government, because in democratic type of government we need to have discussions and deliberations. But in monarchical system or dictatorial system, one person had to take decisions, and these decisions are very quick because he did not discuss these decision making process with all the members of his official groups. That was why the decision making process was quick in dictatorships or monarchical governments. But in democracy it takes time to take some decisions. In good democracies, the government give due respect to diverse group, as it is seen in Belgium. Everyone has a voice in the shaping of public policies, because we participate in elections, and election decides whether our vote stand for majority group or minority group, or decision making or opponent group. We elect a government which take decision for us on the behalf of all the eligible voter who elected that government. Government take decision on the behalf of those voters or citizens. Let us see what kind of power arrangements, power sharing arrangement in modern democracies. So in modern democracy, power sharing arrangement can take many forms. First is power sharing among different organs of governments. For example, in India, power sharing arrangement in legislature, executive and judiciary. All of you have read in class 9th what are the functions of legislature, executive, judiciary in the chapter working of institutions. So all of you know that legislature's work is to form law. Executive enforce those laws, and judiciary check the system whether these laws are followed or not. This system of power sharing is also called horizontal distribution of power, because no level of government or no organ of government having more power than other, and their area of authority is different. Legislature has its own powers, executive had its own power, judiciary had its own powers, but all three organs are related to each other. So this system is called horizontal distribution of power. It allows different organs of government placed at the same level to exercise different powers. In this system of government, each organ check the working of other organ. For example, judiciary check the working of executive and legislature. Judiciary check the working of legislature and executive. The law made by legislature is checked by judiciary. If it is unconstitutional, then judiciary can send it back to review. In the same way, executive or officials are their workings are checked by judiciary, and in the same way judiciary's working is checked by executive and legislature. For example, all of you know that the selection of judges, Supreme Court judges, is done by executive, president and other governors at different levels, and legislature can also work as checker to the executive and judiciary. For example, president can be removed from his position by impeachment. This impeachment is done in legislature. So all three check each other. You can understand, all three check each other. This arrangement of power sharing is called power or system of check and balance. So if you will be asked what is the system of check and balance, then you can ask horizontal distribution of power. Now second is vertical distribution of power or power sharing among different levels of government. So take the example of India. Power sharing at the different level in India is, first is the government at central level or union government. Second is the government at regional level or provincial level, that is in India is state government. State government. Then this system, central government, state government and local government, this system is not followed in all countries. Other countries have their own level of government. For example, in Belgium had different levels of government. All their levels of governments are constitutionally declared. How powers are given to the local governments, how powers are given to the provincial government and central government. But in India we have three types of government: central government, state government and local government. This system is called vertical distribution of power. This is called federal division of power. The same principle can be extended to level of government lower than state government, such as municipality and panchayat. So municipality and panchayat, these are local governments. So power sharing from higher to lower government, this is called vertical division of powers. Third system of power sharing is power sharing among different social groups. This example can be seen in Belgium. Belgium government shared the power to the different groups. They form government of different communities. So power sharing in different groups is called the another or third form of power sharing. For example, as in India, a reserved constituency, as you have seen in class 9th, reserved constituency for SC/ST in parliament. These are also the example of power sharing in different social groups. Last is power sharing arrangement in political parties, pressure groups and movements. As you know, in Indian democracy, before 1970s, there was a time when one party ruled over a country. But now, this is the time of coalition government, because there are more parties, more than one parties. So competition increase in different parties. Such competition ensures that power does not remain in one hand or in one party. So no single party nowadays get majority seats to form government. Sometimes this kind of sharing can be direct when two or more parties form an alliance. All of you know that different kinds of an alliance, that NDA, National Democratic Alliance, BJP and others, UPA, Union Progressive Alliance, Congress and others. These kinds of power sharing in different pressure groups. For example, in Maharashtra, in recent elections, three parties form a coalition government. NCP, Shiv Sena and Congress form a coalition government in Maharashtra. So this is a coalition type of government in which all three parties have their pressure in government. If they did not have desired power, then they can withdraw their support. This is called power sharing among different pressure groups. On the other hand, traders, businessmen, industrialists, farmers also affect the government. These are called power sharing among different pressure groups because these group pressurize the government. So this is the chapter first of our democratic politics. If there is any query, you can ask me from my personal number. Thank you.